Okay, Generation X is trying to avert the Terminator future. Uh, Remember the movie Terminator? Well, the guy who made that movie said it was a warning, right? That's your future if you don't do anything about it. Okay, that's all of our future. We're going to be beaten by robots who have better aim than us. I want you to take that in. Oh, you think you're a hot shot? Well, a robot can beat you. Okay? Just like they beat us at chess with Chess Master on Super Nintendo. Right? Magnus Carlsen, you might think he's a good chess player. No, the computer can beat Magnus if it really wants to. Try Deep Blue. Try something harder, right? Alpha Zero. The computer's going to beat Magnus. I think Magnus's own app can beat Magnus. I'm the guy who made new rules to chess and who gave us the best quotes. Bobby Fischer, he talked about how the U.S. is slaughtering Palestinians, just slaughtering them. And this is before the genocide we see today. Bobby Fischer may be the best chess player of all. Certainly, I think he's the smartest as the world's smartest man. Could he have beaten Magnus? We don't know. Magnus lacks the humility to learn the new rules for chess, right? Because he takes pride in the fact that he's a good player. Just like every military general today takes pride in the fact that they think they know their job. Well, what if the guy who leads every military tells you that killing is wrong, that only cowards fight with lethal weapons and bombs? I lead every military. Okay, so national leaders aren't supposed to attack other nations in Generation X. They might get away with that in the boomer generation when Trump wants to attack Iran for Israel. But that puts Americans in danger 12 years after America ended. Hey, I'm first king of the continent. Welcome to Amexa. I bet you didn't know it was a one nation continent because you were distracted by the old leadership, the boomer generation, the sciolist, the know it all nincompoop who thought they knew what they were doing, right? But you're not intelligent yet, old man. You have not consolidated all military in the world with the First World Army to contend with more serious issues, like a hostile alien invasion, like killer robots run amok. Hey, look, killer drones can spot you from the sky, right? And that's the problem. I've had warnings in dreams about how in the future you're going to have killer drones that take you out, right? I've had warnings from extraterrestrials about how AI almost destroyed them, right? So we have to stop the Terminator future because the majority of the population today are psychopaths. By the bystander effect, you haven't done anything about the entire prison system being cruelty under the Eighth Amendment. You have a torture fetish like everyone else, or you are passive, right? You didn't do anything about the genocide in Gaza. You continue to pay tax dollars towards genocide. You have not done anything about it, right? So you're a psychopath by the bystander effect. You were passive in the face of poor leadership. Well, what if this poor leadership ends human civilization, ends our species? If the human race dies from killer robots, we're in a bad way. And look at Linda Moulton Howe talking about it, how 4 robots killed 29 people in Japan. They're just learning how to make these killer robots. And that's how it is. You're up shit creek. These robots that have become nationalized for national leaders with their own national agenda to take over the world kinetically by force, using brute force bombs, bullets, killer robots. Do you want them to continue to have leadership? Do you want to continue to have psychopaths who are leaders, who are just greedy and want to take over the world for beachfront property? You have arsonists who are roasting Lahaina, roasting Malibu, roasting Gaza with bullets and bombs, right? They're arsonists, and they justify their behavior for beachfront property, right? So get smart. You're not intelligent. You're living in an idiocracy like the movie, where everyone is a moron, a condescending psychopath who doesn't care about right and wrong, who doesn't care about the actual truth. I've played these bots on Counter-Strike like you have, right? The bots are gonna beat us. The killer robots are gonna beat us. What are you doing about it? You're letting psychopaths mass manufacture them for national agendas because you lack consolidated leadership. You lack good leadership. You've never had it till I came around. And Socrates argued, you wouldn't just let any man sail a ship at sea. Who is steering Starship Earth? Who is steering the U.S. Navy when it's about to attack a foreign country and it's not supposed to, because that puts Americans in danger, right? You can't allow loose cannon leadership in the U.S. military or any other military. I have to keep that shit in check, right? Hey, I have to tell the Navy, if you go to that side of the ocean, you're going to make countries nervous and they're going to attack you, right? So don't go over there. Don't go west of Hawaii. You're going to make China nervous. They're going to make a massive buildup and they're going to have robots that can kick your ass, right? Hey, robots from China that know Kung Fu and you don't, who have perfect aim. How are you going to contend with that, right? If a psychopath wants to take over the world with robots now, they're probably going to try to do it. If they have enough money and enough power, do you want to see that happen? Because once it happens, there will be an exchange that doesn't end between other robots, and the humans are just in the crossfire.